Real Most High in Christ bless. I am Captain Card. Thank you for being with us. 15 minutes with the captains. This gives us an opportunity to bring out things in our history in the Bible. So we want to go into the history a little bit and look at a particular precept. This precept is going to come out of Genesis. I want you to read for me Genesis 38, 8, and 9.
Yes, sir. Genesis chapter 38 and verse 8. And Judah said unto Onan, Go in unto thy brother's wife, and marry her, and raise up seed to thy brother. And Onan knew that the seed should not be his. And it came to pass, when he went in unto his brother's wife, that he spilled it on the ground, lest that he should give seed to his brother.
So we have laws in Israel. So here is the son of Judah. He had two sons. Hold that. Let's get to the end of them. Let's get a little more of the history. Give me that in give me Numbers 26 and 19. Because this is going to happen to us all. But I just wanted to cover these two brothers.
Genesis chapter 26 and verse 19.
Read.
The sons of Judah were
So he had the oldest son was and read on.
And Onan.
And it was Onan.
And and Onan died in the land of Canaan.
And so they died in the land of Canaan. So let's go back into what they was doing in Genesis 38. Let's go back into Genesis 38 again.
Genesis chapter 38 and verse 8.
Hold on. Do this for me. Go up to verse 6.
Verse 6.
Uh-huh.
And Judah took a wife for his firstborn, whose name was Tamar.
So he took a wife for his firstborn. And there's nothing wrong for us fathers to take wives for our daughters. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing. But when they go to the left, that's another thing. But read on.
And Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the sight of the Lord.
That's the point I'm making. Sometimes your kids can go to the left, and they can do things that's not pleasing to the Lord. They can do that. Those are your children. And people pray and intercede and fast and ask the Most High for children. But sometimes you can ask and pray, and you can get some unprofitable children too. Judah had some. Sure did. So read 8. What we at? 7 or 8?
The end of 7.
All right, read 8 again.
Yes, sir. Genesis chapter 38, verse 8.
Uh-huh.
And Judah said unto Onan, Go in unto thy brother's wife, and marry her, and raise up seed to thy brother.
And raise up seed to thy brother. This is what he's telling him to do. This is lawful. This is how we done things. Let me tell you something. I tell you what. Ecclesiastes 7 and 1. That's what I want. I want that. If we can get that, we'll come back to this. Because a lot of times, Israel, we be thinking that our name don't mean nothing. But when it comes to the Most High, your name means a lot. The Most High put stock in your name. The 12 tribes mean a lot to the Most High. You got that?
Yes, sir.
7 and 1.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 1. A good name is better than precious ointment in the day of death than the day of one's birth.
It's good to have a good name. It is good to have a good name. So here he was told to go unto his brother's wife and bring up seed unto his brother, or in the name of his brother. That's what he was supposed to have done. He didn't want to do that thing. Let's see what he did with it. Read verse 9.
Genesis chapter 38 and verse 9. And Onan knew that the seed should not be his. And it came to pass, when he went in unto his brother's wife, that he spilled it on the ground, lest that he should give seed to his brother.
Boom, there it is right there. So here it is, Israel. In this verse, in these two verses, what do you think, Onan? Why did you think he did this? And does this justify contraceptives? Does this justify it? It said that he allowed his seed to fall to the ground. Now, there is a law on this. There is something that the Most High has commanded us to do, that we have to conduct ourselves in the right mind, in the right spirit. And this is heavy. I like this thing. This is really heavy. Not what the Most High asks us, but that the Most High have more. He puts a lot on us than we put on ourselves. He have a love for us. He have a love for our name. He found us to be great. And he wants our name to be validated throughout the earth. So let's do this, Officer Nation. Give me the law. Let's read marriage. Give me 13 and Give me Hebrews 13. I want to read that. Hebrews 13. Because it said that the Most High, Judah took a wife. He got them married up. He hooked them up. You notice there had to be some pretty decent sisters. You know, the father had to look at him and say, yeah, that's just going to be good for my son. Let's see what the Bible says about marriage.
Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 4.
Uh-huh.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
So he had married his sons off, and I'm telling you that we had a marriage here just yesterday. Very honorable marriage. Very honorable marriage. Very honorable marriage. We was ecstatic for the young man and his wife. Oh, man, the brother scooped his sister up and picked her up. Y'all will see it on video. Y'all will see it on social media. He scooped her up and kissed her in her mouth. Boy, that was heavy. I'm trying to tell you. Messed the congregation up. Sisters, I thought it was going to fall in the floor. Brothers started hollering, Judah, 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 Judah. They went crazy up in here. That thing was on fire. Excellent marriage. Why? Because it was honorable. That's why. Let's go back to, let's get the law on this. I think the people need to know. Israel, y'all need to know there's a law on this. Bringing this, another man dealing with his brother. Let's see what it says. Give me that in Deuteronomy 25 and 5. I want to start there, Sean. Deuteronomy 25 and 5. There's something to this.
Deuteronomy chapter 25 and verse 5.
Uh-huh.
If brethren dwell together.
If Er and Onan dwell together, that's what it's saying. If brothers dwell together, is Aaron and Onan dwell together?
And one of them die.
And one of the brothers died. He died. They dwelling together. They both was married, but one of them died. Hey, listen, you know, when we go out to war, it's nothing to play with. You have your Lord and stuff like that. He's saying, honey, can I get a sandwich or whatever he's trying to do? Can I get me, his garment should be pressed. His garment should be ready to go. He's going out there. You know, you should prepare him. You know, there's times where men go out there and sometimes there can be a battle war. All men don't come back home. So as sisters, as ribs, as the woman that's supposed to be supporting this prophet, she need to be mindful. She need to be mindful and letting her know that she has work to do in the help of the Lord. I know it's a little long right there, but I want to touch on that. Read that from the top again.
If brethren dwell together.
If brothers dwell together.
And one of them die.
And we have one of the brothers die. He might go to war. He might not make it back. We're going to touch on this. Read on.
And have no child.
And he don't have no children. This brother been out there, he don't have no children. He don't have any children. You his brother, you've been dwelling with him. Don't you love your brother? Don't you want what's best for your brother? Read on.
The wife of the dead shall not marry without unto a stranger.
So she ain't going to deal with nobody that's a stranger to our people. But read on.
Her husband's brother shall go in.
And God said her husband, who?
Her husband's brother shall go in unto her and take her to him to wife and perform the duty of a husband's brother unto her.
And that's what he's supposed to do, is bring seed, keep that name of Israel going and alive. Hold that. Let's go back over there, verse 38 again. Let's go back to verse 38. And we're going to pick it up at verse 9. Let's get verse 9 again.
Genesis chapter 38 and verse 9.
The law came out. You heard the law. I heard the law. So the law came out. What was Onan's problem? What was he struggling with? Did he love his brother? Was it about him? Was, and the question is asked, hey, listen, is this contraceptive? Is this way we're supposed to do things in Israel? We got laws that we abide and govern by. Now, I know that we one wife, one man now. I truly get it now. That's not what I'm talking about. But then this time, this is how they conducted themselves. And we'll speed it up. We'll show you in the new covenant too, because they understood the law. They wouldn't run around like we all busted and broke down and disgusted. That wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. No. It wasn't. Read that, Nation, verse 9.
Genesis chapter 38 and verse 9.
Uh-huh.
And Onan knew not that the seed should not be his.
Uh-huh.
And it came to pass, when he went in unto his brother's wife, that he spilled it on the ground.
So he knew he was supposed to deal with his brother's wife, but he still spilled the seed on the ground. code for pullout. That's what he did. He knew that he was supposed to raise up his name, his brother's name, unto his name. They got the same name in Israel. He's supposed to raise up the seed until that heritage may continue on. That's the point, Israel. But Onan got the devil on him. He gets the devil on him because he knew it wasn't his. She ain't my wife. I'm pulling out. Read the rest of that. Read on.
Lest that he should give seed to his brother.
Unless he can help raise up his own brother's name, to help raise up the nation of Israel, to further the gospel, to help us do what's right in the sight of Israel, the help that we need. He himself don't want to help. So what did the Lord do with him? What happened after that?
And the thing which he did displeased the Lord. Wherefore he slew him also.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I fast forwarded to 26 and 19 that's showing that they both died. This young man could have brought up seed to his brother. Get me something. I'm going to show you something. Go to Deuteronomy 24. Deuteronomy 24. Deuteronomy 24. Let's start there at verse 5.
Deuteronomy chapter 24 and verse 5.
Uh-huh.
When a man have taken a new wife, he shall not go out to war.
Stop right there. So it's telling you, this is what we have to understand, Israel. You see what the Bible is explaining? It just told us that if you and your brother together, and if one of y'all die, if just imagine, you go out. Here's the reason why the Lord don't want you to go to war so fast when you get a new wife. Read on.
When a man have taken a new wife,
Uh-huh.
he shall not go out to war.
Why?
Neither shall he be charged with any business.
Why?
But he shall be free at home 1 year, and shall cheer up his wife which he have taken.
What's the Most High saying? Hey, listen, this brother don't need to be, he got a new wife. He don't need to be out there war. There's a chance he might not be able to raise up his own seed to Israel. So don't charge this brother to go out there. Let him deal with his wife. Let him sport with his wife for a year. Let him deal with her. Let him help bring forth seed in Israel. He's saying let them have a child. Let them come together. Let them be able to deal with one another. He with the stress of war on his mind, he might not be able to function like he need to. But now the Most High has put stipulations into place. Let this young man be able to deal with his wife and let him deal with her justly and take out time for her. Read that again. That's some good stuff.
When a man have taken a new wife,
he got this new wife. And here you are talking about, come on, man, don't you want to still shoot basketball on Saturday? I'm like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? You want to, the games has changed. I got a wife. I got a new wife. I got somebody paying me attention. I got somebody love me. I got somebody really starting to cook good for me. I ain't had this kind of cooking since my mama died. And here you are talking about, come on, kick it with us. I ain't kicking nothing with you. Kick it down the road, brother. That's what you do. That's what you do. Read that again.
When a man have taken a new wife, he shall not go out to war.
So the Lord said, don't even let him go out to war. Read on.
Neither shall he be charged with any business.
So he don't need to be doing a lot of the cares and things that needs to be taken care of. He knows what's going on in his own home. He knows the help that he needs at his house. But the Bible is telling us that he don't need to be going to war. This man need to be dealing with the sister. Why? Because the Most High want to make sure he's dealing with the sister that seed may come up unto Israel. That's the whole thing about it. Give him a year. They'll do it a few times. Next they say the sister's expecting. That's what's going to go down. The sister's going to be expecting after a period of time. That's what it's going into. So he got this new wife, man. He need to be sitting over there performing those things that he need to be performing. He's a husband now. And then that way you won't have to worry about your brother if some case, and this is the case where you don't have seed, no have child. That's when your brother have to go into your spouse and help you raise up seed unto Israel. In this case, this brother right here getting the chance and the opportunity to bring up seed unto his own self. So read on.
But he shall be free at home 1 year, and shall cheer up his wife which he have taken.
He can cheer up. He can put in time with and stuff. They happy and stuff like that. They putting in time with each other. So with that, give me let's go to give me Numbers 1 and 3. Just give me Numbers 1 and 3. We'll go there. I want to talk about this a little more.
Numbers chapter 1 and verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
From 20 years old and upward,
Mm-hmm.
all that are able to go forth to war in Israel,
Mm-hmm.
thou and Aaron shall number them by their armies.
So here it is that he's 20 years old. That's why the Most High is letting us know that, he's of age to go to war. But at the same time, once he gets married, let him be able to deal with his wife. He shouldn't have to go to war. Yeah, he's of age to go to war, but once he end up and he goes through a couple battles, but he make it home and he found his sister that the father had told him, hey son, this sister's for you. He ended up marrying that sister, and we understand that he ended up putting time with her because we're trying to raise up seed unto Israel. That's what we're trying to do, Israel. So the question is this a form of contraceptive when you pull out? So Onan didn't want to raise up seed unto his brother. But I want to tell you this, Israel, is that we have to have a love one for another. It's not so much about the children, but we have to have a love for our people. And the love that we have for one another is unconditional. And we have to have an unconditional love for our people. Let's be mindful of that. And so with that, give me Matthew 25:35 right quick. Matthew 25:35.
Matthew chapter 25 and verse 35.
Uh-huh.
For I was a hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee a hungered, and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink?
Mm-hmm.
When saw we thee a stranger, and took thee in?
Read.
Or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
In the case with Onan, I'm just trying to make this point with the scriptures, basically saying that let us be there for one for another. When we sit there and we do the least, that's showing that charity, that's showing that love one for another that we should have. And that's what we have to understand, Israel. So I say this, much love to you all. God bless you. Israel united in Christ. With that, Captain Carr says shalom.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word